Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple 1. I want to talk about a subject. A lot of people are watching Boots on the Ground, and I try to just give you the facts and not expound upon it in the sense of, trying to create fear, trying to create uneasiness in you. I mean, there's a lot of channels out there, and I was talking to a couple buddies, and it's like every title they have, it's the end of the world. I mean, it's World War III, Russians are coming to get us, it's the collapse of everything. The title in itself is very scary. And that's just basically to get views, which, they're talking about the subject, so it's okay in a sense. But I've been bringing you what's happening with Boots on the Ground. And I definitely don't want to scare you because a lot of people are barely making it right now. But the news I'm getting from you guys across the whole board, and I talk to people that are barely making it, and I've talked to some people that have excess money. They're like, where do I put $100,000? Where do I put $300,000? Literally. And that's their life savings. So I don't want to scare you, but it's not getting better. So you need to keep prepping to the best of your ability. When the masses wake up, it's going to be too late for you. It's going to be to a point where there's limited stuff on the stores right now. And it's not rewarding to see this, but it sort of gives me a relief because what's happened is a lot of places have shortages and more problems than other places. And people send me emails, and this was a few weeks ago when I started, said, I don't see anything. I don't see what you're talking about. They were nice about it, but guess what? Now I'm getting emails, and it's probably not from the same person, but it's because I don't keep track. But they're saying, Dave, I see what you've been talking about for weeks. It's finally happening in my city, my town. It's happening at my work. Relating from shortages in the grocery store to, hey, we used to get this part to build this widget, and this part ain't coming in right now, so I'm scared. I'm scared I'm going to get laid off. So people are seeing it more and more. I don't see an answer to get out of it. I don't see leadership at the national level, and I definitely don't see it at a state level. It's such a huge problem. So I don't want to scare you with these crazy titles like nukes are inbound, or Russia's coming after us, or you're going to die because there's no food, or famine is coming. But in reality, we have a lot of bad things going to affect us very shortly. And I don't know the future. And I'm not going to get on here and say, we're going to have a famine, or Russia's going to attack us. These are possibilities that could happen. And you take data points, you take all the intel you gather in your life, through me, through other channels, and you decide for yourself, hey, what's the likely avenue that this economy is going to go to? I truly believe we're going to go into a terrible recession. Will that go into a depression? And it really don't matter, because if you're the one that got laid off, you probably pretty much think it's a depression because you're not working, you don't have money. The stores still have a lot of food in them. We are blessed. But I've never seen it like this, where you have to worry about when you go to the store, especially if you're doing a building project, a home improvement project, a plumbing project, electrical project. It's insane. Not being able to find what I need to do a task. Luckily, I have my hardware store, and it is becoming worth more and more every day. Just being able to pull stuff out to do projects and have it already. I don't want you to go out and start your own hardware store by spending full price at the store. That's not what I want you to do. I've started mine by salvaging, by hitting auctions, by buying boxes of extra hardware for $10, $15. I've passed up so many in the last 3 or 4 years. When I look back at it, it's like, I stopped bidding on that thing. I should have kept bidding a few more dollars. I probably would have got it. One box had a lot of paintbrushes in it. It went for like 20 bucks, 18 bucks. I was like, now I look back and say, oh my gosh, paintbrushes are 10 bucks a piece for a halfway decent one. I should have kept bidding on that box. I think we're all gonna look back maybe 6 months from now, maybe a year from now, and say, dang, why didn't I stock up some more Beanie Weenies? Why didn't I put more rice back? Why didn't I put more wheat back? Oatmeal back? Canned soup back? We could do that. I don't have that crystal ball. Or we might look back from a year and say, dang, that was funny. We all got worried. The economy fixed itself. Biden got us on a path of prosperity. Oil was flowing out of the ground for free. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's just going to get worse and worse and worse until we, the people, decide that, you know what, we don't want this ruling class ruling over us, dictating a green agenda. And you know what? If you talk to 99% of the people, they're all for the environment. Nobody wants a cesspool in their backyard. Nobody wants to pollute the water. We all want to breathe clean air, and there's a way to do that. And there's a way to have some regulations out there, because we don't want any businesses profiting from pollution, because it's cheaper to pollute and not dispose of waste properly, because they make a little bit extra money. Nobody, Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, nobody wants a dirty environment. We want a clean environment for our children and our grandchildren. But the path we're on with this green energy is not sustainable. Yes, we can use technology. Yes, we can use alternate energy. I'm all for wind turbines. I'm all for solar. But it's not, okay, do solar, do wind, but cut oil off. Or say bad coal. The coal industry has gotten this country where it is now, and these people are demonized. If you work in the coal mines, I commend you. I appreciate you. If you work on the oil fields, you are my hero. You keep America running. Literally, you keep us running. Without you busting it every day, this country would grind to a halt. So yes, I am seeing an uptick in bad news with boots on the ground. I don't want to throw crazy titles up and scare you to death. But I want you to be motivated to do what's in your ability. What you have the ability to do. You might say, Dave, I'm good. I got 3 months supply. You better have 3 years supply. I know you're saying, Dave, I can't even do 3 months. But if you can do 3 years of basics like sugar, salt, flour, wheat, oatmeal, beans, canned goods, soups, do it. You're not going to waste any money. Buy exactly what you normally eat. Do not buy anything else. Oh, this thing's cheaper. I'm going to buy this product. Buy 1 or 2 of that product. Try it. If you don't like it, don't buy a single can. The only thing I recommend to buy in bulk, and you're not crazy about it, would be more like the beans and the rice. Stuff that's going to last a long time. That can supplement your food now and make it last. What's coming might not just be a 6-month problem. What's coming we might laugh at people that bought the year's supply of dehydrated food and thought you're great. Yes, a year's supply is going to help you through. It's going to give you all kinds of leeway to keep preparing and to eat. But this thing could be a game changer in the sense of there might not be as much food as we usually have. The selections in the stores are not going to be there. And you know what? The way government is running things, they could orchestrate a famine. They could orchestrate more chaos for us. Because when it starts crashing down, It's like an avalanche. It starts small and you're watching it and you're looking at it, man, that sucks if you were up there. Then all of a sudden it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you're like, hey, we need to run, get out of here. I don't know what's coming, but my job is to warn you, and I see things just because I'm in a position that I didn't put myself in. God put me in this position. If you knew me, I am not a public person. I am not a person to want to talk to people, but that's my job right now. And you guys are giving me information from boots on the ground, and I'm sharing that information. It's waking people up. But when the masses wake up and they run to Walmart, your prepping days are over. Because you don't want to be in the mix of that. Yeah, you can get a little bit extra. Now is the time to top off what you think you need. And the only person to tell you what you need is you. You pray about it, and you then move forward to the best of your ability. If you do everything to the best of your ability, you're not lazy, you're not wasting your money, and you're trying to prepare for uncertain times. People have prepared for uncertain times forever. We have just been blessed. We can be lazy. We don't have to go out there and put up food for the rest of the year to get back to the next springtime and the next harvest. We live in a time where people can do all the work for us. They can deliver it to the supermarket. And you know what? They can even deliver it to your door. But time is a factor. Keep prepping. Pray for our country. Pray for our leadership. We all make fun of Joe Biden, which is sad. Sometimes he deserves a little bit of poking, but he is the President of the United States, and it's embarrassing and sad that we don't still reverence that position of leadership. So, I don't put crazy titles on my videos, but crazy things are happening. So keep prepping. Thanks for watching.